Wow, that is very good question. It's about our tourists. How are we going to improve our tourism? It's nice because this is a fun industry. The first card is, well, there's a lot of negativities here. In other words, what is this? The negativities here. Although are drumming about how to attract tourists, it's not fully supported. Okay? So this is kind of, the cards reflects negativity. Although we have a lot of beaches to be developed, and there is a lot of investors who would want to come in, but one of the negativity here that they are experiencing is our system of having license. The system of the processes of licensing our businesses, this is kind of difficult and very unreasonable. And there are a lot of Middle Eastern investors that would want to come in, especially developing our beaches, for beach resort. But again, they have difficulty in processing our license and also a lot of requirements. So it is very difficult to establish a business here, unlike in other countries like Hong Kong. If they will have a business permit in 1 day's time, they were able to achieve to have a business permit in 1 day's time. Here we have difficulty in really having a good business permit. So what would happen with our industry, with our tourist industry? There will be a lot of those who will be coming in not as tourists, but also an underground investor, those who are guns for hire, also Shabu. So this is part of the tourist industries that would be because of the difficulty of legitimizing their own business, difficulty to have business permit, from the business permit starting from the barangay level all the way up only to the mayor. It is a very difficult task. And it requires a lot also of, again, controls of politicians. They are having this kind of drama in terms of who controls the business. And again, it's fun because there will be other love lives that will be coming in. Those who are old maids, they will be able to have some kind of partners. They will be able to meet foreign partners. That's good also. But you have to be careful. And also, well, the travel industries will also be improving. But then, in spite of all the increases on fuel prices, there is a good amount of maintenance so that we will be able to attract more tourists here. Although, again, for our senior citizens like us, especially those who are abroad, they would want the warmth of our country, the sunny side of our country. But then they have difficulty. There is no so much facilities. If you will look into just our highways, along the way, for senior citizens, it's difficult to travel because senior citizens have urinary incontinence, so they have to have actually. It's good. There should be more gasoline stations along the strait of all the highways. So for our senior citizens to have their own conveniences. And this is very disappointing, you see. So again, although this is still an industry with new growth, just like a child, it's still growing. And with growth, there is always what we call the growing pains. And still, now, as this poem for 2015, it's like a wobbly child trying to stand up and learn how to walk. But of course, eventually, it can really have its own stand, and it can really develop into a full-grown industry with a lot of airlines coming in and a lot of tournaments coming in terms of sports. And it is fun. In spite of this, government should be able to really have its own foresight. It's what there are divisions here. But what I can see also as hand in hand this tourist industry, also our own Hollywood producers might be coming in to produce a lot of movies because our sceneries is really very beautiful. At this time, don't fail to watch our next succeeding episode of 2015 Madam Rosa Forecast.